It's starting. Go ahead. Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Azuma, and I'm excited to be here today. Today, we're going to be talking about something very important and dear to my heart, and that's obesity and prevention of obesity. Again, my name is Dr. Azuma. Today, I have with me my dearest friend, sister, mentor, Dr. Kelechi Uduhiri. Dr. Kelechi, that's what I call her, is a double board certified physician in both family medicine and preventive medicine. She's an expert in functional medicine and holistic wellness. She's a best-selling author. I have her book right here. Yes, just what the doctor ordered. Guess what? She has a freebie for each of you. So you guys join me in welcoming Dr. Uduhiri. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Zuma. It is such an honor to be here. I love how our story has just meandered and wandered and we've just come back to each other. I love the beginnings, right? Like back on labor and delivery, catching babies 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
And I will never forget those days. We shed some tears, we laughed, we cried,
yeah.
but then that really was such bonding times for us. So it is truly an honor to be here and to hang out with you for these snippet of what we're about to share today. Thank you for having me.
Yes, just you guys to clarify what Dr. Kelechi was trying to say. We worked together when I just graduated from residency and I was an attending in the Den Providence Hospital, labor and delivery. We were both attendings. We worked there together. So we're just, that's how we met. And we've since evolved once Providence Labor and Delivery closed down. We've started different things and now we're back together, working together to ensure that we continue to empower others and make sure we focus on preventive medicine. Thank you, Mayor. So that's what we're here today. So today, briefly, we're going to talk about obesity.
Mhm.
Um, so I started Healthy and Uplifted in 2020 during the pandemic. At that time, I really wanted to have an answer to like, what am I going to do as a mother? What will I do with my child not going to school? So I posed the question: is homeschooling an option? And that's how we birthed Healthy and Uplifted. And this is the channel we're using today on YouTube and both on Facebook. Since then, Healthy and Uplifted has grown. We've had over 10 shows, having different experts. So that's how we started Healthy and Uplifted. But with Healthy and Uplifted, I mature, right? So I started seeing patients differently and I became more concerned about their holistic health. Again, I have a public health degree. So does Dr. Uduhiri. We're both MPH holders, masters in public health. So I see that a lot of my patients were so obese. I see young ones, and I've seen, which you would talk about, the chronic effect of obesity. I see patients in age 21 having blood pressures of 150s, about hundreds, and it began to trouble me. And I said, Dr. Kelechi, listen to this. I said, are people changing or is it my awareness changing? I hope we'll be able to answer that because,
Yeah.
like, what is going on? If
Yeah.
kids in their at age 21 are obese and have high blood pressure, what's going to happen to them 20 years from now? We know that obesity, high blood pressure do have allostatic effect on the overall health. And I'm really concerned. So I decided that in 2023, Healthy and Uplifted is going to focus on the triad of health because we want to focus on prevention. And I
Right.
thank the Lord that you came along with an amazing program and you're just helping me champion it. So we will do not just webinars, but we're going to have programs. We were
Yes.
inviting people here to
Yes.
join us. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Dr. Uduhiri. Share
Yes.
why you decided to, become an obesity medicine expert
Yeah.
and what your goal is. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. It is such, as clinicians that we both are, that is such an important public health problem. Okay, that's how big it is. It's a global problem. It's a major public health problem. Nearly, 2/3 of adults are overweight and obese. And then, the complications that arise from this chronic condition. It's not a shaming problem, it's a chronic disease problem, right? So we have to address it from that perspective, right? So, as a clinician, seeing, the diabetes, right? The blood pressure, the kidney problems, the kidney failure, the complications in obstetrics with obesity, right? Raising the rates of C-sections because of obesity, the complications in our joints, in our mindset, in our wellness, mood disorders that come out of obesity. We could have another show, Dr. Zuma, just on the complications and the long-term consequences. And with that comes all the medications, right? That people have to take now, because not only is the obesity leading to the diabetes, the blood pressure, the kidney problems, but guess what comes along? All the meds. And then what comes with that? All the side effects of all the meds. And then what comes with that? More medications. So it is honestly a broken system, right? And the system that created the problem cannot be the same system that addresses the problem. And that is what led me to a holistic approach. So about 2 years ago, I realized that my patients were not getting, the system was not supportive, right? It was treat, 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 and street, right? We weren't really spending the time that we needed to spend with our patients because it wasn't set up that way. The system I found myself in, I'm pretty sure that's the same system you found yourself in, Dr. Zuma, especially with your OB patients, did not create an environment where we could support our patients to utilize a holistic approach to wellness, right? So I felt that this is a time. This is a time now, and then given the COVID pandemic, the problem just got worse. So now was the time to create a program, to create a system for myself, my community, where I felt empowered to truly make an impact. And for me, that is how Envision Wellness was birthed. I was now in a position where I could spend the time that my patients needed to address obesity. It's not about calories in, calories out. It's not about exercise and just stop eating, right? There's more to that. It's the right nutrition with the right support tools and the right coaching. And that does not exist in standard conventional medicine. It's not set up for that. And so our patients struggle, and then they fail, and then they struggle, and then they fail. And then you get this yo-yo effect. So I'm here to tell you that there is another way. And I'm here to tell you that we have now, and it's in place, a program that can really support people with the right tools, with the right nutrients, to really get to that healthy place. It's about wellness and getting to a healthy weight, not just being thin, get to a healthy weight that can promote wellness.
Wow. Thank you so much. I am so grateful that you stress the importance of not just making someone look thin, will
Yeah.
get them healthy.
Yes.
Because it seems when you talk about, I don't know if you would talk about this, when you talk about body mass index,
Mm-hmm.
it seems that most people that
Mm-hmm.
I cater to,
Mm-hmm.
Blacks and
Yeah.
Hispanic, it seems like most of us are not meant to be really skinny, like BMI
Yeah.
of 18.
Yeah.
Is there a
Absolutely.
reason why we're not as skinny? Do you know?
Well, I think honestly, BMI is a fallacy. It's an approximation. It's what we have now, but it's not the whole answer, right? So, you can look a certain way, and it's propagated by mass media, the image, but a lot of those people are not even healthy, right? There's psychological problems, there's depression, there's eating disorders. So that is a false image, right? So there is a healthy place for everybody, and it's really about really, giving people the opportunity, giving people the right tools, giving people the right nutrients to discover their healthy weight. We haven't created that. We don't have that in our standard of care, and that's the problem.
Thank you for sharing that we don't have that in our standard of care,
Yeah.
because I patients complain that a lot of physicians shame them
Mm.
because of
Mhm.
their weight.
Mhm.
So the question is, whenever I talk about weight loss and healthy weight, I feel bad because our
Yeah.
goal is
Yeah.
not to condemn people.
Right.
Our goal is to convince people that
Mhm.
they need to do better.
Mhm.
So, how will our program, help
Yes.
convince people without shaming them? Shame is not a part of what we do.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
can you explain how to get
Absolutely.
people that have a BMI of 50? I know you
Mhm.
don't like using the word BMI, but I use it. But
Well,
BMI
it's
of
okay.
50,
Yeah.
to love themselves and to aim to be better so that they can live longer, because we are all
Yes.
about family, we are all about
Yes.
community. So can you
Yes.
touch on it, how you do it without
Absolutely.
shaming patients
Yes,
or
absolutely.
people listening?
Absolutely. That's a really good question because, again, that is what we are feeding. That is what society is feeding, and that's the right word. People, and they've used it as that's what it is, but it's not, right? So it's really about mindset. Health is a mindset, right? Health is mind, body, and soul, right? Health is not just your heart, your lungs, your weight, right? It's a full system. You are an ecosystem. There's a lot that it took to get you to um, use these habits. So our job is to start to do the deprogramming. That is not your fault. We haven't given you the right tools. Our culture certainly hasn't given us the right nutrition that's accessible to everybody, right? So with the wrong messaging, the lack of access, the food deserts, the lack of education and coaching, the lack of health literacy, how can we even expect our patients to be successful? So again, I always say the system that created the problem, right? And it's not just medicine or doctors, it's just culture, society in general, right? And then all they have is to land in the primary care doctor's office, and the doctor has 10-15 minutes. That system cannot do the deprogramming in 15 minutes.
Wow, thank you so much. I thank you so much for talking about deprogramming.
Mhm.
It is really difficult to deprogram yourself. Like,
Mhm.
I still hear the voice of my mother, finish that food, finish that food. I still hear the voice of my father, you're not going to waste that food. You got to eat all the fufu on the plate.
Right? Yes, and
Well,
so
how
what
can,
I
yeah.
know. So what we offer now is uh, a nurturing environment. Number one, we're going to offer the right tools, the right products. So the product that we have chosen, it's clinically proven, it's evidence based. It's been shown to help people lose the weight and keep off the weight over a 1 year, span. So it's not just, yes, we're going to give a 30 and 90-day program, but for people who want more, who want to keep learning, keep growing, they can continue. But initially, we're providing a 90-day program that includes coaching. People need coaching. And that coaching piece, I'm giving it away because I want people to have access. I want to break down the barriers to access of a physician supervised, evidence based health coaching. People need that and it's missing. Number two, you're going to get weekly content. I've created a 90-day curriculum with nutrition, education, videos. So if you miss the live group coaching, don't worry. You're going to get that in your inbox, right? So we have the right nutrition. Number one, that's critical. We got to teach people how to now start to deprogram the old ways of eating, the old ways of looking at food, right? So we have the right nutrition that's clinically proven, evidence based, right? And we're going to use a Shackley 180 turnaround program. It's a trademark. Shackley 180 turnaround program. I've been using it for the past 6 months with my clientele, and I've seen amazing results. reversal of blood pressure, reversal of diabetes, reversal and keeping off of the unhealthy weight. And I'm blown away, right? So this is evidence-based, clinically proven, and I've seen it with my own two eyes. So the right nutrition, number two, the coaching, number three, the health literacy, the education piece. People need to have information so they can make better decisions.
Wow.
And in a group
Tell me more about how that lady felt that you reversed her diabetes. Like,
high blood pressure.
tell us a blood pressure.
Yes,
Tell
yes.
us a little bit about what high blood pressure is for the audience. We're not just speaking to physicians or nurse practitioners. We're speaking to the general population. So tell us briefly what hypertension is, why it needs to be reversed. Thank you.
So that's it's basically a cardiovascular disease, right? And it's really a delayed manifestation of a heart problem. So when you have elevated blood pressure, your body is now struggling. I like that word because that's what it is. It's a sign that your body is struggling to deliver, key nutrients to your organs. So when it continues, right? So when it continues, you start to having damages elsewhere, like kidney problems, visual problems, right? Heart problems, lung problems, right? So it's the body is struggling to deliver key nutrients, right? There's a pressure difference. So when there's a pressure difference, that's what I call high blood pressure. I love this example. Think of a pipe in a house. The pipes need to deliver, fluids, water, whatever, in your home to different destinations, right? And if those pipes are damaged or there's hardening in those pipes, what happens to the downstream parts of your home? They're not going to get the key nutrients, right? The pressure is too high. It's too high. And when it's too high, it's struggling to deliver those key nutrients to different parts of your home. Think of your home as your body. Well, what happens? Things start to die. Systems start to break down. Okay. And when that pressure is too high, we have something that's catastrophic. If it happens in the heart, the pipes break, right? Or there's something in the pipe breaks off because it's laden. The pipe is laden with plaque, cholesterol that breaks off. That can cause a stroke or heart attack. We don't want that to happen. So we need it now. So what we do is we put a Band-Aid to release the pressure, right, downstream, but we don't clean out the initial problem. We need to get to the root cause of the blood pressure, right?
Wow, that's a good analogy. I've never thought about that analogy, Dr. Uduhiri. I love that analogy of how high blood pressure prevents our body from getting the nutrients. And I love how you considered blood flow a nutrient. Never thought about it. It's so cool to have webinars like this or conversation with another physician to see it as such a problem. High blood pressure is a problem. And I'm very grateful that proper nutrients, proper nutrition can change all of that. And I do believe in us changing generational habits. So anyone our age, older, that decides, oh, I want to have a healthy weight so that my children can also develop healthy habits. This is the time to change. This is the time to move forward as a family unit, as a community. And I'm so grateful that we're starting this healthy weight loss program. Again, this healthy weight loss program, it's not for you to be skinny. It is for you to be healthy. It's for you to decrease or reverse high blood pressure. It's
diabetes, kidney problems. We got to get to the root cause. So what we do is we're using this to get to the, I didn't mean to interrupt, get to the root cause of the problem. Absolutely.
Exactly. And this time you're having physicians run this. But again, it's not just physicians with an MD degree, but physicians with also a public health degree, physicians that double certified. I guess if you add my certification, triple certified. So we're going to be bringing to you holistic care because,
Yes.
again, our goal is for you to be healthy. My company, nonprofit company, is Healthy and Uplifted. Really, we've been uplifting you throughout 2020. People love the channel, people love our programs, but now we're going to make you healthy as well because we want you to be healthy and uplifted with our program. If you're interested in the program, we're going to write, Dr. Uduhiri, please, we're going to write our contact
Yes.
information so that you can get registered. Again, we're signing up 25 people,
Mhm.
25 people that we will work closely with. Again, Dr. Uduhiri is a functional medicine expert. Dr. Uduhiri is a family medicine physician. We're just going to be with you. We're going to hold your hands and help you
Absolutely. Yes.
because, again, we're breaking chains. We're breaking chains within our family. We're
Mhm.
breaking chains within ourselves because we're
Yes.
going to be healthy. 2023, we're going to be healthier. We're going to look obesity in the face and say, we are not your candidate. Right?
Absolutely.
We are not
Yes.
your candidate. Dr. Kelechi, can you wrap up and tell me
Absolutely. So
how we're going
last,
to do this?
we are going to start this program the second week of January. So this is the last week to enroll. We're going to put a little bit of pressure, all right? Because we want people not to sit on this. Get up, get moving. This is the time. So I know I put the link to sign up and get started in the private chat. I know that Dr. Zuma is probably going to paste it in the link below for us to grab and get going. Again, we're starting this program the second week in January. It's a virtual. I forgot to mention that. This is a virtual program. It's 3 months or 90 days. The goal is to get you to your healthy weight, get you to your best health, and start to reverse chronic conditions such as hypertension, diabetes, arthritis, and all the multitude, myriad of chronic conditions that result from overweight and obesity. Okay. So we're starting the second week in January. You're going to get group coaching once a week on Thursday nights. If you can't make Thursday nights, don't worry. The sessions will be recorded, right? And you are also going to get 12 weeks of content. 12 weeks of content into your inbox as a participant in the program. All right. So don't wait, get started. And we would love to have you join us on this journey to your best health, to your best weight in 2023. And we did mention a freebie. So the first 10 people, right? Because believe it or not, we only have 10 seats left. So you got to move. Do not wait. We're trying to keep it small so that we can give you the attention that you deserve in this group coaching. The first 10 people to go ahead and register and join this program will get an autographed copy of my book, Just What the Doctor Ordered, 10 Reasons to Live Your Truth. I wrote this book again during the pandemic because I really wanted to give individuals a blueprint for success. I wanted to give you a roadmap that you can take and follow to discover your best life now. And it's a great compliment to this course. Again, don't wait, jump in, and I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Thank you, Dr. Zuma, for having me.
No problem. Thank you, Dr. Kelechi. Dr. Kelechi, we think and we create things together. I heard someone say that most successful people are so quick to share the remedy, to share how they went about getting to that position. Dr. Kelechi and myself, we were like basically self-taught successful people. We learned on through the course, and there's so much bruises when you learn on your own. But our goal is to help other people become more successful without going through the pain points that we went through. So again, get the book. It's a very great book. I love it. And also for those that have friends that will benefit from this program, we're coming back again on Friday, December 30th at 3 p.m. Bring your friends, sit down, ask us any question. Again, this program is unique.
Yes.
It's very, very unique because it's led by physicians, right? Not just physicians, but people that are public health experts.
Right.
Not just public health experts. These people Dr. Uduhiri is certified in preventive medicine And then you have an OBGYN. What else do you want? You know, again, what else do you want? And we are certified coaches, like coaches. Again, why do we learn all of this? We learn all of this because we want to be a blessing to the people we serve. We've been called by God to bless others. And the more knowledge, like Daniel, like Joseph, the more we can give back. And that's why we keep learning, so that we can give back to you guys and make you guys healthy. Call us and join our program. Thank you. We will see you back again on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Looking forward to meeting you guys again. Thank you. This is Dr. Azuma, your host. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.